Hey, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be testing out multi-apping. It took me a while to get the Uber one going. They make you jump through hoops to get on there. I wanted to do Grubhub too, but for this market, Seattle market, they reject. Well, I'm basically on a wait list or something, so no good for Grubhub. But for Uber Eats, I had a recall on my car for the airbag, and I didn't want to do it. I've had 3 recalls for an airbag in the last 6 years, so I think this airbag thing is a complete sham. But I had to do it because I called them and they wouldn't let me start on the app until I got the recall done. So I just got it done, and we're gonna be testing out the multi-apping. I think I'm gonna be in progress, slow at first, but eventually I'll get the rhythm going, and we should be technically making more money, theoretically making more money. So let's see how it goes. Right off the bat, I make a huge mistake by accepting this order from the 6th. This place is pretty slow, so I knew that going in, but I wanted to go up to Northgate to see if I can get an order coming back, which I did not. I actually ended up getting all these wild orders going all over the place, and somehow I found myself at the University of Washington. As you can see, I'm kind of close to like a UW building here. And then being there, I was able to get an order that sends me back over to Magnolia. So that's good for me. But I do waste a lot of time just driving all over the place. Just different from what I'm used to, just staying in one area and cherry picking. But I wanted to just test it out to see if the Uber Eats would help me get orders to bring me back to a location that's favorable for me, which it doesn't. Okay, so it's about 11:45, and we're a little bit over 3 hours in. I think I'm doing okay. I don't know what's going on with the Uber Eats balance and how much I'm earning, because not only is each earning wrong, it doesn't show up on the total balance. So for example, I accepted an order for, it was like $8 or something, and now it comes out to be the minimum, which is $5.50. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's still processing, or maybe it's giving the customer a chance to add or subtract the tip. Maybe they decided to take away all the tips. I don't know. Other than that, and I hit a situation where the customer got a call from the driver, like, oh, I'm not picking it up anymore, or something like that, and they decided to walk there and pick it up themselves. And so I was waiting there while they were waiting there, and then the customer and then the restaurant gave it to her, and then I had to call customer support. Sometimes the half pay on that wait is man, it's sometimes not worth it. I think that took a total of 15 minutes, and I'm probably just gonna get like $5. So that was a waste of time. But you know, I'm still trying to get the whole Uber Eats things figured out. So we'll see. The font's really small, so that's hard to recognize everything. So we're just gonna keep going, and all it is just experience, learning from your experience. As I'm going along and getting the hang of things, the Uber Eats volume starts to match up with the DoorDash, and at one point I was actually making more on the Uber Eats app than I was on the DoorDash, which was not the plan. The plan was, you know, test things out more so, but I thought it would be structured in such a way that I would mainly use the DoorDash, and that volume would be the same, and then I would creep in some Uber Eats orders here and there as long as they lined up from where I was planning on going the direction, or maybe I was at a restaurant and I get a stacked order instead, and we're going in the same direction. That's what I was hoping for, but it was not turning out to be that way at all. Okay, so it's 4:20 right now. We're creeping up on the 6-hour mark, and it's looking a little strange. The volume of orders I get for DoorDash seems to have decreased significantly, like even more significant than a normal Monday would decrease it by. I feel like some funny business is going on. I mean, this is just first glance. This is the first time I've done it, so not enough data points to draw any conclusions. And given that a lot of other food delivery drivers have done this before and done it successfully without any kind of hit to their volume that they normally get, I feel like, maybe something's a little different, but I'm gonna try this again, and so we'll get more data points. Today is also a really warm day. It's like 80 degrees or so right around now, and that could be a factor too. I don't know. So we just need more data points before we draw any conclusions. But we're not doing significantly better. I'll say that. I think the numbers come out about the same as if I just did only DoorDash in the past. I've also lost the Top Dasher. This is the second time I've delivered without Top Dasher for the month of July. Yeah, so we'll just keep going. The dinner rush, maybe that will bring our numbers back up. Maybe not. We'll see. So I thought that the DoorDash app was absolute garbage, but sure enough, I was proven wrong by the Uber Eats app, which was even more garbage. So what would happen is I would accept an order, and on DoorDash, when you get a stacked order on top of that, it'll just open the screen, it'll show you an image, and you can still move the map around to see how far it is or get more information. But for Uber Eats, it doesn't do that. You don't even get an image. It just goes over the screen, and you can't really see anything. So I get a order from this Pink Bee place, this Thai food, and then I get another order stacked on top, and I accept because it was like $10, but it ended up being like super deep into central Seattle area, and I didn't know where it was because I couldn't see the image. So that was a pile of garbage. Just seeing and stack after stack, it kept showing up like that. I strike gold when DoorDash gives me this order for $18.50. The main great thing about this order is that it leads me back to North Seattle, where I want to be, rather than Central Seattle. So we're about 6 hours in. It's 7:48, and we are at the peak of the dinner rush. So things are going a lot faster and a lot bigger orders. So our hourly rate is slowly drifting up. I'm not really sure how or exactly what the number is because Uber Eats will let the customer update the tip, and so they'll give them like an hour. So it'll be like an hour later before I get the actual numbers from the order that I just got. Unlike DoorDash, will just gives you the number right away. So that's the only place to go. I'm not really getting a lot of footage, and I'm not really focusing on relaying everything because I'm trying to figure out how to be efficient with this method, and it's not going too well for now. I think I just need to keep going and reassess how to best go about doing these two apps. Yeah, that's it. When I first initially looked at this order, I thought it was a single order. I know there's a 2 there, but when I looked at the bottom, it said 8 ounce, and you actually cannot see what the other restaurant is, at least that I know of. You can't move the map on top, and if you click on the screen on the bottom, you can accidentally accept the order, which happened to me before. So if I knew that it was a double order, I would not have accepted this order because it wasn't favorable, but it's too bad. I accepted it already, and I didn't know how to cancel it till later on. I accidentally accepted another order, and then I was able to cancel that. So man, just this app is just ridiculous. I think. Pretty frustrated. I decided to accept this shop and deliver for Safeway for $19.25 for 4 items only. But it's far, and it's towards the university, which I don't want to go over there. but I want to change things up a little bit, and I decided to take this order. And I go ahead and take up the list is 4 exotic cheeses. It is actually not in the dairy and egg section. I know that from experience. I've been down this road before where I was looking for all these high end cheese, so I knew how to get it pretty quickly. And of course, it's just food, so it's tax free. I don't have to go through the cashier. I can go into the self checkout, which is another huge plus. Being over at the UW area, close to the U Village, I get an order for Joey's, and I'm reluctant to accept this, but I accept it because it's a large amount for a pretty short distance, I think. But when I get there, the customer cancels it, so I get half pay. So that's a win for the end of the night. So total numbers are $204.45 for 11 hours and 30 minutes on DoorDash, and $133.79 for Uber Eats. So that comes out to be a total of close to be $337 for 11 and a half hours. That's about a little bit more than 29. That is okay, not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for like $35, and we didn't get there. But we got some experience, so we'll just use this experience to improve next time.